Hey guys, Alex here from Forever Trends, and today we're counting down the top 10 best and most powerful weapons in all of Fortnite. The way we numbered this list is with best over all usefulness. Obviously, some weapons are better than others in certain situations. For example, snipers are better at long range while shotguns are better at short range. However, some are just better overall in the larger context of a game of Fortnite. Now, before we start, we'd like to say that if you're enjoying this video, then leave a like and also leave a comment saying which gun is your favorite. But without any further ado, let's get into this. Number 10. The hand cannon. Did somebody say pistol headshots? Well, here you go. The hand cannon, also known as the Desert Eagle, is a great short-term damage dealer and is one of the best pistols in the game. If you headshot, you can one-shot most players.
Back-to-back headshots, baby, let's go!
Oh my god.
The main issue with the weapon though is that it takes insane skill to aim. Sure, you may be able to do a lot of damage, but so can a lot of other weapons that are easier to aim. So the actual damage you deal is often lower than the others. Having said that, if you're able to aim well, this weapon is godlike. And even though there are better options, this weapon is pretty good near the start of games. Number 9. Semi-auto sniper. The map in Fortnite is very wide, so sightlines are often really long. This means that snipers are made to dominate. Snipers can kill people in one shot from across the map. Picture this, you're walking along minding your own business when suddenly, bang, sniper killed you from across the map. Now that sounds great and all, so why is it only at number 9? Well, the reason for that is that in Fortnite, you get jumped very often as it's sometimes hard to see people. This means you're gonna get caught in close range fights, and snipers aren't very good at close range. Or even mid-range for that matter. This means that if you haven't got another weapon, you're basically dead. So semi-auto sniper can only take the 9th spot on our list. Number 8. Pump action shotgun. There's nothing I love more in video games than shotguns, and the pump doesn't disappoint. It's really satisfying to use and can lead to some great kills. At close range, it's one of the highest damage dealers in the game. So if you think someone may be around a corner, pull out this weapon. Having said that, it's still alright at mid-range fights, but does have the downside of not being great at killing walls unless at close range. This means if someone wants to counter you, they just put up a wall and you can't do that much. However, its damage does make up for it in that regard. Number 7. The minigun. The minigun has always been considered as one of the most powerful weapons in Fortnite. Now, if this video was only about power, then it would probably get a lot further up the list, and for good reason. It's able to shred through walls quicker than any other weapon. Unlike other weapons, instead of working around other people, people work around you as you're that powerful. And if they try to build walls, you can just mow them down. Now, that all sounds good, but there's got to be some disadvantages that stops it getting further up the list. And yeah, there are. The first one is you need to rev up, so it can't be quick, and in a game like Fortnite, you kind of need to be quick. The second reason is that you're slowed down, so snipers can just pick you off. But for the bad things I said about it, one thing's for sure. When this gun's at its best, it's a beast.
Oh, goodness, this is not exactly the place I want to be in, brothers! No! Stop it! Are you gonna run out of bullets anytime soon, brother? What the f is going on right now, dude? He still has ammo! What the
Number 6. Tac shotgun. You already saw me talk about the pump shotgun, and they're pretty similar. While the pump shotgun does do more damage, the tac's higher fire rate and clip size does put it on top. Not to mention it also comes in epic form, which is a pretty good advantage. I can't speak. I'm terrible at this. But other than that, they are pretty similar. Number 5. The grenade launcher. Now, if you want maximum damage over time, the minigun is still your best option. But if you just want a wall to be gone, you can't do much better than the grenade launcher. Using this gun, you, well, shoot grenades faster than you'd normally be able to. Its biggest drawback is probably the aim, as it's very difficult to aim, and it really isn't like any of the other guns in the game. But if you're able to hit your shots, you deal significant damage very, very quickly. Not to mention that you're able to kill multiple people at once, as this weapon does have splash damage. If you want my advice on the strategy of this weapon, try and shoot it in a place where it's not easy to get out of, i.e. a small base, while your friend aims at them. So, they'll either run out and get shot by your friend, or get blown up by your grenades. Obviously, as I said, the best use of this is destroying walls, though if they can rebuild them quickly, maybe don't. Overall, the grenade launcher is just a really solid pick. Number 4. The bolt-action sniper. This gun is very rare and it's also very similar to the auto, as they're both snipers, although this weapon is considered harder to use and overall better. I think it's very much still worth picking this over the other one though. I mean, I already talked about the other one, so let's just move on. Number 3. The pickaxe. Bit surprised to see this? I'm not surprised. It only does 10 damage and has a range of like 0, but when you think about it, when was the last time you did well in a game of Fortnite without using the pickaxe? I'll give you a minute. Never, I hear you say? Well then. The pickaxe is what allows you to get materials to build buildings that become crucial in the late game. Not to mention, if you want to kill someone by destroying their base without losing your precious ammo, it's the best way to go. Be careful though, as unless you can trap people, they can just shoot you before you can even get to them. That's why this is best used in closed spaces, so the enemy can't run away. Number 2. The RPG. RPGs are the best instant damage dealers in the game. Not to mention they also have splash damage, so you're able to kill multiple people at once. Also, they take a bit to shoot, meaning that you can pop out of cover, pop back in, and still kill them. Another good thing about the area of effect is that you can kill people without even aiming at them. This may lead to some people calling it a noob weapon, but I still think it's a very, very good weapon. Not to mention that the RPG has led to some of my favourite clips in all of Fortnite.
I'll send RPG over there. Here we go. Oh, I knocked him out! I'm setting another one. Here comes the sign. Doo 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 doo. Oh, I killed him! I got all 3!
Number 1. The Scar. The Scar is well known for being one of the best all-round weapons in the game, with enough fire rate to mow people down, yet enough accuracy to take people out across the map. It's able to take people down at both long and short ranges, has a high damage and high clip, meaning if you can hit your shots, this gun can just melt through health and shields. In fact, this weapon's DPS is over 200 damage in 1 second. This weapon has become quite controversial, with a lot of people wanting it removed because it's so good. The reason for this is because it only comes in rare and legendary, so whenever you find this weapon, you know it's the good stuff. Personally, I don't think this weapon's too overpowered, but what do you guys think? Do you think it's overpowered? Leave a comment telling us your opinion below. So, that was our list for the top 10 best weapons in Fortnite. Did you see your favourite weapon on the list? If not, comment below and maybe we'll talk about it in another video. Either way, make sure that you like the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe. We make videos twice a week about Fortnite and other games you probably like. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Now, without any of... I was so close! I almost said that entire thing in one go.